Stage fright. I actually think that singing in front of like 3 to 4 people can sometimes feel more intimidating than singing in front of a large crowd, especially if it's people that you're really close to or people that you really value their opinion or people that are going to be honest with you, because that puts a lot of pressure on singing in front of them because they're going to probably give you their opinion. You're going to hear about it. They're going to talk to you about it. Things like that can make it even more intimidating than if you were to sing in front of somebody, crowd of people that you don't know and you'll never hear from them again and you'll never see them again type of thing. I've done extensive research into stage fright, into performance anxiety. I did research projects on it. I've lived it. I used to have extremely bad performance anxiety to the point where I would run off stage crying. The only way to really work through performance anxiety or stage fright is to just take baby steps and to force yourself to do it. It's exposure therapy. It's every time you take a baby step and you sing in front of somebody, or you go do karaoke at a bar, or record yourself singing a video and send it to a friend, or these little tiny baby steps make it so much easier. When I first joined my very first band, the first performance I had, I was terrified, but I did it anyways. I made it through, and every week that I had another band gig, it would get easier and easier to the point where I was like, you know what? I can sing in front of anybody. I'm not nervous. I do this all the time. This is like my routine. And it was coming from starting out where I couldn't even sing in front of my own husband. I couldn't sing in front of my family. I couldn't sing in front of people that I've known my whole life. And now singing is like, I have no nerves for it whatsoever. We're always going to have a little bit, I think, of jitters if you're doing a really big performance or something that's really important. Singing the national anthem for an event, you can still have those nervous jitters, and that's totally normal. But I think learning to work through that is also part of the process. So I encourage you, if you're really scared and you're really struggling with stage fright, to take a baby step every week and force yourself to do it with the fear. Really tell yourself that it's okay if you don't sound amazing. It's okay if you're not singing the best, if you're not the best singer that the people around you have ever heard in their life. It's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay if you have a voice crack. It's okay if you sound terrible. Those are all okay. You are allowed to sing terribly. You're allowed to make bad sounds. You're allowed to have a voice crack, make a mistake. The best singers in the world have times like that. They have performances like that. It's just part of the voice. The voice is part of your body, and sometimes your body has reactions, and sometimes your body makes things happen, and your voice might have a voice crack, or your voice might sound tired that day. So really going into a performance telling yourself, like, it's okay if I don't sound my best. It's okay if this is not my best singing ever. It's okay if the people listening to me don't like it. Those things are all okay. I recommend starting with people who you feel really safe around, people who you're really close with, and maybe even prefacing it by saying, hey, I'm trying to work through some fear. I really want to sing 30 seconds of a song in front of you, but just let them know that you're practicing working through stage fright. You're not necessarily trying to sing well. You're practicing working through that fear and taking those baby steps. And even if you can only sing one song at karaoke and that is terrifying for you, doing that. And then the next time it feels easier, and the next time it feels easier. And every single time you get up on that stage, or you grab that mic, or you even sing for just 30 seconds for a friend, it's easier, I promise.